Hello, folks. This is Gib coming at you from Rippin' the RC Live channel. We got the WLTOYS 124008. This is a new style of WLTOYS. Everybody's familiar with their metal chassis, aluminum chassis. I'm not too sure what it is, but this has got a different chassis on it, hybrid chassis, I guess. It appears to be kind of an MJX style chassis. We're gonna unbox this, take a look at it, go through it, give it a once over, and see what we've got in the box. So this is gonna be your basic WLTOYS truck, right? It looks just like the old style one, but we've got a different chassis. This is what really caught my eye. You get 3S batteries with this setup, which is pretty good. 3300 milliamp. They're just 25C, but for a 12 scale car, I don't think you need too much. But yeah, 3 batteries came with this setup. Now, this is a WLTOYS product, but I bought it off of Amazon, off a Leoso company, Leoso, I believe, Leoso. Anyways, and what I did notice was the batteries were different, right? You get 3 batteries, 3S batteries. You get this kind of setup, which allows you to charge all 3 batteries. I'm guessing at once. I need to look into this, but yeah. So, you know, I don't know what the charge time would be on something like this, because 3 batteries, 3S might take a while. Of course, I got my own charger. Let's open up this little bag here. Let's see. Of course, and then you get your regular charger. No extra body clips or anything like that. Nothing too special. The manuals, I believe the same manual. I've got a couple of WLTOYS there, and I haven't had the buggy style, at least not one of the larger ones, the 14th or 12th scale. But pretty same manual. It looks like that you get with all the rest. This one looks a little chewed on, but yeah, manual, charger, a 3-way charger for all 3 batteries, charging at once if you so desire. This is a new remote for WLTOYS. It's very basic, throttle trim, steering trim. Doesn't feel too bad in the hands. This one's got like a little cover on it, but it does feel like it's got like a rubber grip texture on this, so you know, we'll see how that feels. So I went ahead and pulled the film off, and it feels pretty good in the hand. It does have a little extension here on the steering for your, you know, little thumb extension, which is pretty good. It's doesn't feel too stiff or anything, but you know, a pretty basic controller. We'll see what type of range we get out of it. It does have a little phone holder. Now, I don't know how reliable this is, but you know, depending on what you're planning on doing, you can tuck it away. Doesn't cause an issue, doesn't get in the way. And of course, like I said, pretty basic controller. Throttle trim, steering trim, no other trims on there. And of course, you got a little wheel wrench. Again, 3S batteries, 3300 milliamp. And here's our setup in here. Again, this is the biggest change that I guess anybody's seen, at least I you know, what I'm familiar with. They got a different chassis. It does have the little guards to protect the body, protect it from getting too much debris in there. So you got a typical lid from WLTOYS. It's got a little cover on there, a little plastic cover. Of course, we'll probably bash it with it on so it can protect it for a little bit. Brushless system with a cooling heat sink on the motor, cooling fan on the ESC. They look a little smaller than usual, but we'll see what type of speeds we get. It's said to get about 37, so that's not too bad for a 12 scale buggy. Plenty of speed. We'll see if it has plenty of torque to give it what we want. It doesn't feel too bad. little bouncy. We don't have any oil, I don't think, but they are apparently you can oil fill these shocks. So we'll go ahead and probably do that. They are pretty nice looking shocks. They don't look like they're just friction shocks. So we're probably gonna go through them, put a little oil in there, maybe. Might run it as is, just to see what kind of performance we get out of the box, right? So we have a 35 amp ESC. I think the motor is a 2485 brushless motor, of course. And again, the biggest change is this chassis. They're pretty durable on the MJX. Now, the only thing that I did have a problem with was the motor mount on one of my MJX. I did crack it. It was a hard send. Don't get me wrong. It was a hard send into the curb. Cracked the motor mount. Wouldn't hold the motor. Chassis was no good anymore. Got rid of it. But again, that was a hard send straight into the curb. It was probably doing about 35. It was going fast. Anyways, but of course we're gonna durability test this and give it a run. Again, your typical double wishbone suspension. Not too the steering links are not adjustable, at least not all the way around as they were before. CVD joints are a lot beefier, front and back. They're pretty impressive. The differentials feel pretty loose. Could use a little fluid in there. You see that? No resistance whatsoever. But again, like I said, we're probably just gonna run it like as is out of the box, see what type of performance we get out of it. If anything, maybe we'll do a little tuning to the differentials, the shocks, whatnot. You get a good bundle with the 3S batteries, which really was what caught my eye because I was already shopping around for this particular car. I did like the appearance with the new chassis and all. Everybody's seen the WLTOYS, everybody's got them, speed tested them, all kinds of stuff. But this new chassis, again, it's not been out that long. Hybrid, from what I can tell, it looks like the MJX. Even these side guards, the MJX do have that side guard as well. Here is one of the actual MJX, just for comparison. Side guards, same kind of battery holder, honeycomb body, but again, WLTOYS brand, brushless, 3 batteries. I was impressed. I jumped on the deal. I thought, great deal, 3S batteries. I can't go on enough about the batteries. Now, I don't know how they're going to perform, but we're going to find out. This is Gib cutting out from Ripping the RC Life. Thanks for watching.